Giovanni, the quintessential dreamer of the digital age, found himself sitting on the floor of his cluttered apartment, surrounded by a graveyard of empty instant noodle cups. The laptop that once displayed a vibrant crypto portfolio now glared back at him with a stark reality: $0. It was a sobering sight, one that would make even the most optimistic investor weep. Giovanni had entered the world of cryptocurrency with the fervor of a gladiator, convinced that he could conquer the digital Colosseum and emerge victorious, riding a wave of Dogecoin to financial freedom. Instead, he was left with a lesson in humility and a pantry full of sodium-laden noodles. With a dramatic sigh, Giovanni scrolled through job listings on his phone, each listing a reminder of his new reality: university. That was a distant memory, overshadowed by the urgent need to craft a perfect Instagram feed. In a moment of clarity, or perhaps desperation, he decided to take a page from his father's playbook and become a barista. After all, what could be more fulfilling than serving overpriced lattes to a clientele that seemed to thrive on affluence? Nothing screamed, "I've got my life together," quite like donning an apron and mastering the art of caffeination. Behind the coffee counter, Giovanni discovered that making latte art was not as easy as the barista influencers made it look. He attempted to create a heart, but what emerged was a blob that would make even a toddler question his artistic abilities. The paycheck was modest, but Giovanni had a grand scheme: hustle for tips as if his life depended on it. He flashed his brightest smile, remembered customers' names like they were sacred incantations, and even contemplated offering free cookies to entice tips. Who needed a 401k when you had charm and a sprinkle of delusion? Yet, amidst the frothy chaos of coffee and customer interactions, Giovanni harbored a deeper ambition: buying a car. The thought of cruising down the highway, wind in his hair, was intoxicating. But reality hit hard as he grappled with the responsibilities of adulthood: car insurance, taxes, and the ever-looming question of whether he could afford gas this month. Public transportation, that was for those who hadn't yet manifested their dream ride. Giovanni was determined to elevate his status from noodle slinger to car owner, even if the path was fraught with obstacles. At a quaint cafe table, Giovanni sat surrounded by spreadsheets that were more doodles than financial plans. Cars and dollar signs filled the pages, a testament to his aspirations. The challenge ahead was daunting: where to start saving? The idea of cutting back on avocado toast? Absolutely not. Skipping his daily latte? Unthinkable. Perhaps it was time to confront the concept of budgeting, but that thought was fleeting, lost in the allure of caffeine and daydreams. As he handed a customer a coffee with a smile that trembled on his lips, he felt a rush of excitement when the customer tipped him $1. He stared at the crumpled bill in disbelief, as if it were a golden ticket to a theme park of dreams. Giovanni was officially a hustler, a dreamer, and maybe, just maybe, a future car owner. The road ahead was undoubtedly bumpy, but at least he had the perk of free coffee, or at least an employee discount that felt like a small victory in his otherwise chaotic life. With each passing day, Giovanni navigated the ups and downs of his new life as a barista. He became a master at balancing the demands of the job with his aspirations of financial stability. He learned to embrace the grind, finding joy in the little things like the satisfaction of a perfectly brewed espresso or the camaraderie that formed among the staff during the morning rush. Yet, the specter of his past crypto failures lingered, reminding him that dreams could be as fickle as the market itself. As he returned to his apartment each evening, Giovanni often found himself back on the floor, eating instant noodles and staring at a picture of his dream car taped to the wall. The image was a constant reminder of what he was striving for, a beacon of hope amid the chaos of his life. Would he ever buy that car? Would he master the art of saving? Or would he simply continue to cry into his instant noodles, lamenting the choices that had brought him to this point? In the grand tapestry of Giovanni's life, the threads of failure and ambition were intricately woven together. He was a barista, a crypto crash survivor, and a master of the side hustle, navigating the absurdities of adulthood with a blend of sarcasm and determination. The journey was far from linear, but it was undeniably his own. So here's to Giovanni, our favorite barista navigating the highs and lows of life with a wink and a nod. Will he ever achieve his dream of car ownership? Will he learn the secrets of budgeting? Or will he remain a connoisseur of instant noodles, forever chasing the next big dream? Only time will tell. But for now, he was content to embrace the chaos, one latte at a time. And as the world outside buzzed with opportunities and challenges, Giovanni's story was far from over. With each cup of coffee served and every tip earned, he was crafting his narrative, a testament to resilience in the face of adversity. Stay tuned for the next episode of Giovanni's Miserable Adventures, where the only certainty is uncertainty, and the only constant is the pursuit of dreams, no matter how far-fetched they may seem.